Microsoft has some fancy new facial recognition software, but it's not quite ready for prime time. Hey everybody, it's Baer with another J Today, where I give you a piece of my mind 3 minutes at a time in the home office today. Just a couple days ago, Microsoft released a new web application called howold.net. It's how-old.net. And the gambit here is that you upload a photograph of yourself or something else, and using some new Microsoft-powered facial recognition software that's still in beta, it will look at the photograph, tell you whether the photograph is a male or a female, and guess the age of the person in the photograph. Sounds fun, right? If you'd like to know more about how this technology is developed, you can look at the FAQ that Microsoft has supplied. However, in true Microsoft fashion, the FAQ requires a login. Classy. I did a little examination of some celebrities, some famous celebrities, to see how they would fare on howold.net using their Twitter photo. I asked some of my Facebook friends who they would want me to examine through the howold.net filter, and I've done that. Here is Mr. Richard Branson. Sorry about my printer. Richard Branson, according to the howold.net machine, is 46 years old, which is quite optimistic. He is, in fact, 64 years old. Maybe they just transposed that. Here's another one, Willie Nelson, who is preserved by weed, evidently. The machine says that he looks 72, but yet is actually 82, so a vote for legalized marijuana there. Next candidate here is Ms. Helen Hunt. According to Microsoft, this photo of Helen Hunt indicates that she is 38 years old, when in fact she is 51. Well done. Our old pal Oprah, according to the machine, comes in at 35. 35 years old. Oprah, in fact, is 61 years old, although this may indicate some work is done. I don't know. That seems weird to me, but that's good. Let's see. Going down a rung on the celebrity meter, my pal Chris Brogan. Chris Brogan, his new Twitter photo comes in at 51, according to Microsoft. Chris is, in fact, 45. From Marketing Profs, our old friend Ann Handley, who had a pleasure seeing last week in Nashville. According to Microsoft, this Twitter bio photo of Ann Handley indicates that she is 38. I don't know how old Anne actually is. She tells everybody she's 29. They say she's 38. This photo of me, unfortunately, says that I am 54 years old, which is ridiculous because this photo does not look like a 54-year-old man. Does it? Does it? 54? I was 44 when this picture was taken last year, ratifying my decision to not buy Microsoft products if I can help it. Tonight is a big night. My daughter is going to her very first prom in just a couple of hours. I just took this photo of her in her prom getup. I know, it looks like a magazine. That is her. It says that she looks 25. She's 16. Microsoft is now scaring the crap out of me. And last, the delightful Lauren Teague, one of the senior strategists here at Convince and Convert, just had a baby, Lena, like 20 minutes ago. This baby is like still wet. And this photo, according to Microsoft, they couldn't find any faces. I think the baby is too uniformly pink to actually show up in the Microsoft algorithm. Huge congratulations to Lauren and her husband Garrett on the new arrival of baby Lena, soon to be a strategist for Convince and Convert in just 18 short years. So this technology is interesting, but I think clearly not quite perfect, although I don't know what we would expect. It is super fun, though. If you haven't had a chance yet, go over to how-old.net and enjoy. Today's Sprout Social Shoutout is from my friend Adam Buchanan, former client of ours. Adam is now the head of social media at Experticity in Salt Lake City. And the reason I wanted to shout out Adam today is that he recently got to do a Google Hangout with Helen Hunt, who I mentioned a moment ago. And Helen Hunt is his celebrity crush and has been for a long, long time. He talked about that when we had him on the Social Pros podcast, and it got found out by some folks in the media, and they ended up inviting him to be on this Google Hangout as a result of his team at Cabela's, where he used to be, and the Social Pros podcast. And so I'm really super excited for him. It's like a crazy dream come true. So that was really awesome. Adam's a super smart guy, also an amateur beekeeper, which is fascinating. So follow him in social media, my friend Adam Buchanan. As always, this show, the Jay Today Show, is brought to you by Sprout Social. It's what I use for my own social media, even when I'm bemoaning the fact that Microsoft thinks I'm 54. And the show is brought to you by Candidio. They make these videos possible. I just do this on my iPhone with my 45-year-old hands, and they do the rest. They can do the same for you. Until tomorrow, I am Jay Baer. I'm deceptively youthful looking. This has been Jay Today.